Hello YouTubers, welcome to part 9 and the final installment of Project Freebie Jet Ski. If you remember from part 8, the jet ski was cavitating badly when trying to get up on plane. The most common causes for cavitation like this are a worn wear ring or impeller, or a combination of the two. Since I think this old Tigershark is still pretty cool, I decided to dig into it and see what is causing my cavitation problems. After removing the wear ring, it was pretty obvious I had a more serious problem than just a worn wear ring or impeller. It looks like at some point in the jet ski's life, the jet pump bearings let go and the impeller cut a nice groove into the jet pump tunnel. Yikes! I have always noticed this poor fiberglass repair located on the back side of the jet pump tunnel, but never really thought much of it, until now. Since I'm really swamped with other projects, I decided to farm out this repair to a local professional. Check out these before and after photos. I think the guy did an excellent job of bringing the ski back to its former glory. When he was repairing the jet pump tunnel, he had also mentioned that he had found 2 small holes. Those 2 holes were definitely compounding my cavitation problems. Doesn't that look nice? In order to keep the cost down, I told the repairman that I would do the finishing work. Here I'm wet sanding the paint to smooth out the paint line where the old and new paint meet. Now that the fiberglass repair is done, I'm going to give the ride plate and other jet pump components a fresh coat of paint. I got my new impeller in. I think I found the main source of my cavitation problem, and that was with the old impeller. As you saw the damage in the pump tunnel, it looks like the impeller carved out quite a bit of fiberglass, and by doing that it shaved down, well, the impeller. So if I put it inside this wear ring, it's got a lot of slop. Shouldn't be like that at all. When you measure the distance between the impeller and the wear ring, we're talking thousandths of an inch, but this is way more than that. But if I take my new one and put it in the wear ring housing, see how tight that is? That's really tight. So once I get this installed, it should run much better. I can now comfortably say this old Tigershark is 100% back to its former glory. Getting the pump tunnel repaired and installing a new Solus impeller have really transformed this jet ski into something new. This jet ski now accelerates perfectly and is much faster on top end. With a quarter tank of fuel, my GPS speedometer said I was able to clock a 57.2 mile per hour top speed run. Not bad. I'm thinking if the lake was a little smoother, 58 miles per hour might be possible. You are now probably wondering, how much did these repairs set me back? Well, the fiberglass repair was $250 and a new impeller was $185. Add in a few other miscellaneous items, and I'm about $750 into this jet ski. Not only was this a fun project, but this jet ski will now provide many years of smiles. If you too are rescuing an old jet ski, tell me about it in the comments section. So long.